Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is Brandon with Taylorsfiresmoke Cooking. I appreciate you guys tuning in today. We're going to be making a lemon butter baked catfish. This recipe is really light, really delicious, and easy to do. Let's get into it, guys. All right, guys, what we have here, we have 5 fillets of fresh catfish, been washed and cleaned. I have a stick of unsalted butter, some fresh parsley, kosher salt, black pepper, lemon pepper, Kinder's Italian chop house seasoning, which is amazing, and Riley's Cajun seasoning. Then we have some fresh lemon sliced. What we're going to do, we're going to take a cookie sheet. I've got it lined with aluminum foil, and we're just going to spray that down with a little bit of olive oil spray. That way we can ensure that our fish does not stick. Then you're just going to take your fillets, you're just going to line them up on your cookie sheet. You want to leave a little bit of space in between each fillet as best as you can. Also, guys, if you have the ability, please give me a thumbs up, and if you can share the video out, I'd appreciate that very much, so it does help the channel. All right, once you get your fillets all lined up and making sure that you have them, spaced out as best as you can, we're just going to set them to the side for a quick second, and we're going to go ahead on and we're going to start on this compound butter. Our compound butter is going to be the majority of the seasoning for our fish. So what you're going to do, I've had this stick of butter sitting out, getting it to room temperature, so it is soft and it is unsalted. We're going to put our unsalted softened butter into a bowl, and we're begin to add seasoning to that. We're going to make a compound butter using our Kinder seasoning, our Riley's, and some lemon pepper. So what I have here, I have just under a tablespoon of our Cajun seasoning. You don't have to necessarily use Riley's. You can use whatever your favorite brand is or whatever you have in your house. Then a tablespoon of this Italian blend from Kinder's. This stuff is fantastic. It's similar to the complete seasoning that I always use, but it's actually got a little bit more to it. Definitely a little bit more salt in it. It's really good. And then about 3/4 of a tablespoon of the lemon pepper seasoning. And what you want to do, you just want to incorporate that really well into your butter and give it a good mix, guys. Once you get it mixed up, you're going to add in some fresh parsley. Now you can go with as little or as much as you like. Right here, I have just probably, I would say about 4 tablespoons of fresh parsley. And you're just going to mix that really well into your butter until you get a smooth consistency. Once it's smooth, go ahead and add in some freshly squeezed lemon juice. And once you get that in there, you're going to incorporate that real well as well. And then you're going to be done. That's going to be your topping for the fish. And that's definitely enough to cover our 5 fillets. Now, if you wanted to, you could make this with tilapia or a firmer fish if you like. Whatever kind of white fish you want to use, you could use that with. You could probably use it on salmon as well, but I have not done that as of yet. So what you want to do with your fish now, you just want to take some kosher salt and you want to season it lightly just on the top side. We don't have to worry about seasoning the bottom side, because once that herb butter melts and everything, you're not gonna have to worry about seasoning up the bottom side. So you just want to salt it lightly with some kosher salt on top, and then you want to season up with some coarse ground black pepper as well. That's going to be the only seasonings that you need to put on the fish. This is a really light dish, but it's so good. All right, guys, now you're just going to take a big dollop of your compound butter and just put it right on top of each piece of fish. Like I said, using that stick of butter is plenty of butter, so you don't have to worry about running out. You want to make sure, just go ahead and use it all up. So if you have any more left in the bowl, go ahead and just put it on the fish and just distribute it equally. So once you get it on there, now you just want to take your spoon or whatever you're using to distribute your butter and just spread it out all over the fish. It should not be too hard to do, since the butter is room temperature and melted. All right, guys, there you have it. We've got our fish seasoned. We've got our butter on there. Now we're going to take those lemons that we had, those sliced lemons, and we're just going to put 2 lemons on each piece of fish. Now when you're cooking this, we're going to cook it uncovered, and it's going to help, 1, protect the fish, but 2, it's going to give it a really nice citrusy flavor to the fish when it's in the oven. We're going to cook this at a high temperature, uncovered, so that lemon is going to help with that as well. All right, there you have it. We're going to go into a 400-degree oven for 25 minutes uncovered. All right, guys, now we're all done. And if you could take a look at that fish, you can see that lemon butter all melted down in there, and you're going to use that butter to ladle on the top of your fish. It's got a lot of flavor. It's really good, really rich, and it's delicious. It's a great compliment to the fish. You can see how flaky it is. If I could get my camera to zoom in, you could really get a good look at it, but the camera's not cooperating. But the fish is fantastic, guys. It's delicious. Like I said, you could use any type of white fish you wanted to. This would be good with tilapia. It would be good with trout, bass, sea bass, anything like that, but it's delicious. Just take a look at that. You can see all the herbs on top of it, that parsley, which gives it a nice little refreshing bite to it, and a good look. Those lemons have cooked down, and the juices have begun to come out of them, so it's just really good, guys. It's a fantastic dish. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get us a nice fillet on top of there. Looks good. Now we're just going to take a little bit of more fresh parsley. Let's put on top as a garnish. Now we're just going to take a little bit of lemon butter and spoon it right on top. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? There you have it, guys. Lemon butter baked catfish. This is an excellent recipe. You guys give it a try. I guarantee you'll love it. I appreciate you guys watching. Like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you'd like to try this recipe. Until the next time, guys, God bless you. I'll see you in the kitchen.